Okay, so here we go. I'm going to be replacing the headlights here. I've already taken the old ones out, mounted these new ones. These are just some cheap, crappy eBay lights, but the plan was to mod the wiring first and test out some lights before I actually purchase anything expensive, just to see if I could actually get any gains out of the lights. I may actually even just end up using my stock housings and, you know, modifying the bulb holder and putting different bulbs in it or something. Anyways, so in this video what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you how you can take the stock wiring. I'm going to be chopping this off, adding on my own custom connectors, hooking up a relay circuit so that I can get a positive and a negative on and off for both high and low beams, as opposed to the stock common positive with a switch. So I'm going to be playing with the relays first, and you'll be seeing that next probably. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be testing out some of these relays I purchased here from Amazon. So basically I've written down the pinouts here, and I've got my old power supply I've hooked up, and you'll be seeing after I get this connected to a fuse block and stuff like that, some testing and stuff like that. Alright, I've got my relay all hooked up here on a test circuit. So it's live right now. This is just the fuse. I'm using it kind of like a switch here. You'll hear the relay kick on. So we know the relay is good. It is working. So that's great. Next I'll connect it to a load and we'll watch it actually switch. Okay, so I've got my relay all hooked up, and as you can see, it's relaying. So it appears my plan should work. So I'm going to start cutting into the stock wiring harness and soldering on my own custom connectors, and you'll see the result of that soon. Stock wiring harness. This green is what they call the common primary, and one thing that I'm now concerned about, here's the aftermarket connectors I purchased that I'll be attaching there so that I can interconnect a bunch of different custom lighting accessories as I please. I don't have to solder it each time, so I bought these interconnects. But the thing I'm now concerned about is that the primary, the common positive, is much higher gauge. And I actually saw online some guys' stock wire harness actually melting. So hopefully that doesn't become an issue. Otherwise, I will definitely have to be purchasing different connectors. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. I don't think these lights are very powerful. I'm sure they're highly underrated. I bet they're only 40 watts. So anyways, I kept the old stock adapter, because what I'll do is I'll create a custom, interconnect, so I could connect my old headlights if I wanted to quite easily by just plugging, this into the receptacle that I'm going to be soldering onto here. As well as I have extras, so that I'll be plugging that on here too, so that I can interconnect that and other ones.
I keep it in my life so I can make it vibe. I keep it in my life so I can make it vibe. I keep it in my life so I keep it in my life so I can make it vibe. I can make it vibe. I keep it in my life so I can make it vibe.
Okay, so I've got two of these relays here. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is connecting the two blue and yellow wires together on there because those are all the 12 volt common. Then I'll be piping signal in from one of these that will plug basically into the wiring harness, and it will be outputting on another one of these to the proper headlights. Now in the future I could actually, instead of connecting this yellow wire to the 12 volt supply provided through that shady connector, I could actually connect this to another wire that would run back to the distribution block. Might make that modification in the future, but for tonight, like I said, these headlights are low power, so I won't have to worry about that, I don't think. Anyways, see that? Let's get this thing done.
Is what I'm making, you can put that in the bank. Not with all the cash that you keep stashing in your gas tank. You need to awaken, elevate to the higher mind state. So just get baked and bump my demo tape. Wait and listen up and just quiet down now and listen to the funky flows and tones from the sampled sounds found. You best play my tracks aloud around town, cause now is favorite on the third rock, regardless of the spot. A really rural lot or even a big city block. I know you'll like what I got a lot because I brought the beat that makes everyone's head nod non-stop. And hear what the herd has heard about this. Like if forward words are considered the shit. Do they love every bit? Is every track?
Alright, we're about to see here if that voltmeter turns to 11 or 12 volts. We will know it's working correctly. Keep in mind I don't know which one's high, high, so let's try high beams now. See if that works. I heard. That's not good. We're getting nothing.
My music's titled, I be the underground American idol, trying to help with hip-hop's revival, and I will deal with real strange music.
It would help to have it on voltage. That would prevent it from. That would make it not as friggin' frustrating, right? Okay, so the lights are installed and it's good to go. I'll show you right now. Parking lights. Those are just the parking lights. As you can see, I've wired in the halos and this to the parking light. It's kind of like daytime running lights. So now we'll test out. So that's actually brights. So this is lows. Uh-oh. Not a wiring harness issue. Great. Son of a gun. No, it was dead. Did it blow the fuse? Well, I guess I'll have to check the fuses in the morning. I did connect this thing wrong. So that's probably what the issue there is. I probably blew the fuse on the left headlight. Damn. Well, we'll see if that's the case tomorrow.